Let me get a splash of that kid before
Y'all ready?
For
sure. Go on.
All right, first off, man, we got the Culture Corner, man. Here with the myth, the man, the legend, you already know, man. Nu Jerz Devil, Atlantic City's own, man. Florida Ave, man. Let's get into it, man.
You know the vibes, man. You know I had to come back to the city, man, and link up with bro. You know what I mean?
Sure. You already know
organic shit, man. Nothing forced. You know what I'm saying? So
everything natural.
Everything natural. It's all love, man. AC, man. That's the goal, man. That's the bigger picture.
All right, so tell them about where you from. You know what I mean? A little bit about where you from.
Originally, man, I was born in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? When I was 5 years old, my mom came down here. My mom and dad, they got a job at the Playboy Casino.
Oh, that's taking it back.
Throwback. That was before all that. Before the youngest, they don't even know about that. But yeah, that's the old. Was it Trump?
Yeah, with the Trump Plaza.
You know, it was the Trump World's Fair. It was the. It was a couple casinos, Trump Regency.
This before Marina and all that.
Yeah. So we moved down here for that, man. You know, when you get a casino job, bro, it's kind of like being trapped. You know what I'm saying? Because they give you a nice, decent income to live. You get your benefits and all that. So you can't really leave a job like that. So by my mom and dad getting caught in the casino life, that kind of trapped us in Atlantic City.
Right.
You know
because you get caught because you, like you said, you could be sufficient. Like your kids would be good. You can live a pretty good life.
You can live a middle class life off a casino job.
You might have a whole dream and just be like, nah, I'm cool. I'm getting this. I'm cool. Like I got a house, kids, good. We all right.
Right. Like nowadays, that's not in no kids. That's not how kids are being raised right now. I ain't raised my daughter to even think that. Like I'm trying to raise bosses in my family. You feel what I'm saying? So even like I said with my daughter, when after she graduated, I gave her the option to you want to go to college or you want to start a business to get to the bag immediately.
Right. Yeah. You realize it's a different time zone. Like it ain't go to school for 4 years and then you get the married in the White House picket fence. Yeah. It's too many options. Like,
the world changed so much and there's just so much money that you can make without going to school. And I'm a firm believer, like, don't go to college unless you're going to be a doctor, lawyer, or, you know what I mean, a veterinarian, something that you got to get a degree in. Like, but if there's a lot of kids, they go for like psychology and shit, you know, goddamn well, you ain't finna be no.
And then you didn't go because you didn't go because that's what you wanted to do. Like a lot of times I always tell my kids, like, yo, if you're going to go to school, go for something that you want to go to school for, or something that you're interested in, or something that you see that you can actually, you know, get a job or, you know, monetize it right away.
Right.
Because other than that, you just going to school because your parents wanted you to.
You're doing it for your parents. You're putting yourself in debt, and you ain't even got no vision yet.
Right.
You going through college, you still trying to figure it out. But you wasting money and you putting yourself in debt in the process.
For sure.
So that's why I ain't forced the college on my daughter. And then she chose, you know, to start her own business, what she's doing now, you know what I mean? And doing great, you know what I mean? She got her own business. She's 23. She got her own business, got her own crib.
Doing
her thing, you know what I mean? And
shout out to her.
You know what I mean? Lovely Skin. You know what I mean? Check that out.
Yeah, Lovely Skin. You already know what's going on. Tap in, you heard?
But yeah, man. So it's all, like I said, the world changed, bro. It's a different era for everything, even like with the music shit.
Yeah, especially with COVID and all that too.
Like the COVID fucked the world up, my nigga. Like that shit was different.
It's like a different universe. I went to jail. It felt like I came home. Like, you ever watch the movies where somebody getting like a time machine and they change the course of history, but when they come back in the future, like stuff be the same, but it'd be like off. Like it'd be like awkward. Like somebody that's an enemy might be like married to somebody now. It'd be different. But like that's how I felt when I came home. Everything was like a shell of itself.
Man,
go to the mall. It's like a shell of what the mall was like. Go to the movies.
Me coming back here because you know obviously I moved out the city and shit. So when I came back from like coming from years later, it was honestly, bro, it was sad, bro. Many stores shut down. You go to the Hamilton Mall, that shit like Shore Mall now, bro.
You could almost, you know what's crazy? Yo, no cap.
I was like,
I'm not even joking. I used to, I could guess I used to talk to somebody on the phone, be like, yo, the mall look crazy. I'm like, yo, I could guesstimate how many people was actually in the mall right now.
Bro, facts, bro. Like the food court had no name brands. It was just
I be wondering how do they stay open if nobody's like shopping in there? Like a lot of people shop online or whatever they do.
Bro, they so backed up. You can go up there
Yes.
and book any type of store you want that month. You go open a weed shop and
Yeah,
have
that's
some
a
more if
fact.
you want to, bro.
They taking any
They
type
taking
of
any
business.
type of bread.
Oh,
Like,
you selling socks?
Nigga, you selling crack, nigga? You need a spot? I got you.
Yeah, they whatever you
got,
selling,
nigga.
they can keep
You
the
want to open up a
lights
strip
on.
club tomorrow? Come on, I got you.
Yeah.
They said, let me get out this debt.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, but everything different. Like even how people interact and like deal with each other. Like, you ever notice that people try to like hold their cough? Like they like because they like it's like nah cough like it's
my
human.
nigga.
Like
Nobody even interact no more, bro. Like you meet people straight off, mostly off of Instagram or social media in general at
Right.
first.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Then you meet them in person.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, bro. Like, you know, we from a different era. Like it was all hands on, up front and personal.
Right.
Now it's like, damn, I gotta look through your whole profile just to get a logistic. Are you real or not? Or you know what I mean? Where your flaws at? Cause you hiding the fuck out of them.
And then it's like they even have like a lot of defenses for people who fraud. Like they got like they shield them. Like they got like apps and like different stuff they put out there to protect people who fraud. And, like, you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
Like, shit crazy, my nigga. That's why listen, if I meet somebody, we getting on FaceTime.
Yeah.
We doing all that before anything. Cause you ain't finna pull up to my little establishment looking like a billy goat.
That's a fact. All right, so you know what I mean. As far as your childhood, like you said that you grew up. I mean, you was born in the Bronx, right?
Born in the Bronx, then came here.
So, like, what was like the contrast or the differences as far as like your childhood is concerned?
Man, honestly, bro, I've always felt like what they call them motherfuckers, a military baby or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I done moved, I bounced around a lot in my childhood. Even like through my whole life, I've been bouncing around.
Right.
But I always found myself coming back to Atlantic City.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like home. So even when you moved around, if you ain't feel a connection, you felt
still like for me, even though I was born in New York and all that, whatever the case is, I lived in Vegas for 4 years as a kid. When I left here, I lived in LA for damn near 12, 15 years. You know, I lived in Florida, Miami, and all that. Like I chose to stay in Miami. Just you know, just when you get a certain level in life, like you want to live better.
For sure.
So you know, obviously, I ain't do all the shit to stay the fuck where I'm at. So I put myself in a position so I could live where I want to live, and I chose to move my family down to Florida and shit. But I still find myself coming back to AC. You know why? Because that's ground zero. This is home for me.
Facts.
This is why I got out the mud
came out
from.
the porch more or less.
Yeah, this is definitely why I came off the porch from. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is where all my niggas is at. All my shout out to all my niggas. Everybody just grip y'all, but sure, y'all know y'all is, man. Livelihood, you know.
Nah, facts. I mean, I mean, off script. I remember we talked about like, you know, it's like a rich history here. So, you know, I feel like it's cool when they talk about like the Atlantic City like music scene. They got like eras,
right?
So you know, what I mean, they would be like, yo, well, this era or that era, but it'd be like the Black Wall Street era,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like here, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's dope, and that means that when if you got like a whole era,
right,
that's talked about and based around like whatever you brought to the table, then that mean you had like a heavy impact. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but look what we did. Look what I did, bro.
Yeah, word.
I came out here. I was I moved to Compton, whatever. I came back, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I made sacrifices, my nigga, because what I learned even from Rodney Jerkins, you can't make it here in Atlantic City. You can't stay here and make it.
Right, you gotta stretch.
You gotta go out and do your things, you know what I mean, and get to it, and you come back.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, when I came here, like, you know what I'm saying, I was just trying to put the city on the map and do whatever I got to do, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, bro. And the shit got crazy, but like I said, look what we did for the city. I came, I brought, when Game was at its peak, I brought in, I opened up a Black Wall Street East studio in the crib that I grew up in on Florida Ave, turned it to a public studio, brought Game down here, brought hella celebrities down here, Bernard Hopkins, the Charlie Baltimore's, nigga, like
and then you know the difference is when you brought them down, like they was prominent. It's not like not being funny, but it's like you like at the height of their careers, like they was down here and in the mix, like you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. And when they came down here, it was DJ VLAD, and DJ VLAD stood in my fucking studio.
Yeah.
When it wasn't even built all the way, it was no heat in the back. Because in the wintertime, this nigga slept on a foam rug in the back of my shit just to continue the DVD that we started, because that's how much power me and Game had
That's
when we
history.
did the fucking mixtape. So you know what I'm saying?
In Atlantic City.
In Atlantic City. And then at the same time, I don't know if y'all remember the whole little blood epidemic shit that came to the city.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So when I had my birthday party at Club True, I invited people, but the police told me nobody can wear red. Wow. Right? I'm like, how the fuck you on
Yeah, because they was like off the color banging.
Yeah, it was weird. So I told everybody, I can't wear red. I wore a red bandana until it was my birthday. I don't give a fuck. But I told everybody else, like, yo, y'all can't wear red, right? So anybody that came to wearing red, they shut them down like it's the police at the door. No, you can't come in. Vlad come the fuck through. This nigga got all red on. He got the patent leather red Jordans on. He got some Russian fucking hockey jersey that's red or red sweatpants.
He was putting on, huh?
And they let that nigga walk right through. They let that nigga at Club True. At Club True. That's for my birthday party years back, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we did a lot for the city, man. We gave away. I did the Nino Brown shit. I came for Thanksgiving. I was giving away turkeys and shit in front of the Black Wall Street studio. We went to Woodland Hills, gave away Christmas presents for Christmas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I was using all blood members, but they tried to come back and hit me with the shit like, you gonna get hit with a RICO because you looking like top blood out here. I know you doing good because you know the feds know everything. Like, I know you mean well, my nigga, but the niggas you running with doing shit. And if they do something, even if they come back and tell you, excuse me, like Jerz, I just lit this nigga up. That's
and he could be capping.
Yeah.
He could just be coming just to be in your mix and saying that, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, the way he said that. It's crazy.
Bro, when all that happened and the feds telling me all this, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You need to leave Atlantic City because you're gonna get hit with the RICO.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
My nigga, the next day, the very next motherfucking day, bro. I hit my brother Slick. I'm like, yo, the feds just told me they trying to build a RICO case, blah, blah, blah. And this is after they just swept 30 of my niggas up and all that.
Oh, no, I remember that era.
You know
it was a lot
it was
of
on the news, all
this
shit, you know what I'm saying? So
that was like a legendary case, actually.
Yeah, bro. And I dodged it because everything I did was all with good intentions. Everything I was doing. I ain't never put nobody on no gang shit out here ever. I ain't never did that ever. So anybody that was claiming blood around me wasn't from my hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't my goal. My goal was just to put the city on, to put a light on us. You know what I'm saying? I used whatever ties I had with my brother Game and all that, and I brought him to the city to put the light on us. You know what I mean? To let niggas know. Like, even I had Game working with local artists that I was dealing with at the time. To you know what I mean, to expand the shit and let niggas know, like, nigga, we could do this.
You definitely showed that it was possible. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of dudes like along the way that, like, even like we touching back on, like, talking about what eras, that's the things that make it called the era, because the impact was so impactful that honestly that era and then things that happened trickled down wise, it changed a lot of people's lives. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So like when you get into that type of realm, that's where it's like respected and it should be saluted. So, and
then even after that era, then I brought my own livelihood era to the shit.
For sure.
And I took whatever I learned from dealing with my Black Wall Street niggas and all that. I brought it to the city to bring it closer to home.
Word.
And that's when we started fucking doing videos left and right.
Nigga, rest because in peace,
like you
easy. Word, KMIZ,
you know what I mean?
Man.
You already know MEGAMILLZ, man. AC legends, bro.
MEGAMILLZ legend. Beats crazy,
man, bro.
MEGAMILLZ another one, but yeah, man. Salute KMIZ too, man.
Facts.
Word up. Yeah, but as far as when did the music start for you? Like, when did you realize, like, all right, this is like something you're interested in?
Music, like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like, I've been doing this shit damn near my whole life, bro. Like, since way back. Like, my brother Slick, my older brother Slick, he was from Pitney. He brought hip hop into my life. You know what I'm saying? This is like the 80s era. You know what I mean?
Character, he cool. He a legend himself.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he a Pitney OG, man. Word. So he really, like, him, Shad D, rest in peace, all that. They was seeing that this is like when the Reagan era, when crack hit the scene.
Right.
So this is when you start seeing the dope boys and all that
money
shit.
Getting money was crazy. They was getting young too. They was young
getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So they was being the niggas that we was looking up to and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But through all that, I was still like, I got into hip hop. That's when I started like, okay, the dope niggas listen to rap. They dressing fly. That's when you get your, you know what I mean, your swag from. all this is developing in
Right.
the 80s. This is some new
Facts.
shit. This is me as a kid. I'm like 6, 7 years old, bro.
So
Looking at my older
so it
brother.
was more from an artist perspective, applied the first aspect, like from a maybe a more rapping perspective. Or...
I started rapping first.
Oh, all
I
right.
started rapping first as a
all
kid.
right.
I was a little kid, just freestyling. Never really wrote nothing like that, but just was freestyling a lot. And then from that, how I became DJing was me like, I want to record my shit now. I want my shit to be on, so I need to get this equipment.
Right.
So what I gotta do? I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta turn. All right, whatever niggas had, I'ma get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got the little kit, like the starter kit.
I had the bullshit kit. You know, this is how old school my shit was. So you know the record player that was on top with the cassette thing in the front, the silver joints, the silver face joints. Nigga, I had that. I had a Gemini turntable.
So
on
you
the
couldn't
side.
Really scratch too much.
Nah, that's why I got the Gemini little turntable and a Radio Shack mixer.
Yeah.
And then I had a karaoke machine as the amp. Like I just plugged everything to that. And that was started my little DJ shit because all I was really trying to do was play an instrumental and record my vocals on it.
See, all DJ, I think y'all, that's how y'all all slip into like production.
Yeah, because you DJs back in the day was the producers though.
Right.
Scholar Rocks and all like that. You know what I'm saying? DJ Premier. You know what I mean? Those when they was cutting and scratching over break beats, they was producing at
and
that
time.
And they
putting the beat breaks, everything.
The beat breaks like, is playing out, he's scratching and throwing little sounds. Bridges, they making a beat.
Nah, I never really look at it like that, but that's true.
Nah, facts.
Word up.
But yeah, that's like that whole wave, my nigga. Like, and that, all right, so that's how I got into the production side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, that's how I got to the rapping shit, right? Then DJing, yeah, I did that. Mm-hmm. And then I still wanted to, I wanted to be on every aspect of the music, bro. Then after learning DJing, I wanted to learn engineering.
Right.
So I wanted to be ahead of the game on everything. So anytime, like, I think I was probably the first nigga in the hood with Pro Tools out here, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I had that shit on the PC when it wasn't really supposed to be on the PC.
Yeah, cause everybody was still like mini
4-track,
like, 4-track
and all that
mini
shit.
DATs
and all that.
Yeah.
So I went to Tiger Direct, you know, the website tigerdirect.com. I built my own little tower. I had Cakewalk, some program called Cakewalk.
Yeah, I remember Cakewalk. Yeah, that's taking it back.
Man, Cakewalk.
I ain't even heard that. That's funny as hell.
Word up. And this shit, this is me just trying to do the digital world, transitioning from that to, you know, to the computer scene. So I did all that. I got Pro Tools. I got Cakewalk, then I got the Pro Tools. I had the first little Digi 001 interface.
Yeah. So you had a love for the digital aspect of it.
I had a love for every aspect of the game. Anything I'm involved with, that's what I'm like, though. I need to know the ins and outs of everything, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I know how to produce. I know how to DJ. I know how to rap. I know how to shoot my own videos. I know how to mix.
One stop.
I could walk into the motherfucking studio and do everything myself. Now I need a soul.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? But the best part now is, nigga, all right, I don't have to do that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it's like work hard. I mean, smarter, not harder.
Yeah, but now you develop the ear. Mm-hmm. Now you know what the fuck it is. So when you send your shit off, you know what I mean? Like, luckily if you get a good mixer, nigga. I mean, luckily I'm blessed. My nigga, shout out LUZITY. He's a beast.
LUZITY,
you know what I mean?
A legend.
LUZITY's a legend, man.
I gotta get LUZITY up here too. You know, LUZITY don't like doing the camera.
Yeah, nah, he ain't gonna get on the camera. You know what I mean?
But I might try to see if I can get him up here and have a light conversation real quick or something. Man.
And a lot of niggas understand, bro. A good engineer is 60-70% to your record.
You got you can have a dope record, and if it ain't mixed right, it's a whack record.
It's a whack record, or it could be whack. And the engineer can make your shit sound cool with the little effects crazy. And all that shit, bro.
I mean, I think that goes on more than the latter. Like as far as like the majority, 99.9% of like the masses, like they make them sound way better. You know what I mean?
Way better, and they still being creative because they damn and they producer credits on this shit because they chopping shit up, they detuning shit, they putting echoes and adding effects. Yeah, they're changing the sound.
Do you think that like even touching on that just in this conversation, like do you think that make people less creative in a sense because they got all the like digital fixings that you could put on your verses or like, you know what I mean?
All right, so this is the type of person I consider myself as in the music business. I came in the game through analog, but you know what I mean? Yeah, everything else, the digital shit was sliding in.
Right.
And that's what got my attention, but I still came into the analog world with the working on the G boards and all that shit, and so I see the difference as far how easy it is to be creative with the shit today.
Right.
Cause back in the day, you gotta just go in, you gotta figure it out, you gotta fucking make sounds. You then gotta grab pots
That's
and
why
pans,
I
going
think
hallways. But now you get a plug in.
You had to really do it.
You had to literally get to it, my nigga.
Yeah,
now it's a plug-in on an app or something. You just throwing your shit through.
It's way crazy.
And it's way easier. Like we have to get records and sample and play shit and go to the record stores and listen to shit just to see what records we want to buy, bro. When now you could just pull up YouTube real quick, you know what I mean?
And you
any
can sample
sound,
anything you want.
You ain't gotta buy the record. You ain't gotta pay for shit. Now you just download the shit. You know what I mean? So it's way easier.
How you feel about AI? Like,
yeah, that's tricky, bro. It's kind of scary.
That's so crazy.
It's dope, but it's scary, bro. Like, it's good to hear. Like who was just Timbaland? He just did a Biggie track.
Yeah,
right?
I mean that's beloved, but like I mean, people that's still living, for somebody to take, you know what I mean, to take and copy your voice and then like actually like monetize themselves off. That's
see the
crazy.
business part
that's
of it
worse than
is
like
the tricky
bootleg.
part.
That's worse than bootlegging. That's like crazy.
See the business part about that. It's gonna get worked out, but right now it's so new. They don't even know
it's
how
a
to
gray area. Yeah, they don't know how to
handle
even
it. They don't know, how do we tax this? How do we break the money up? Like who gets what? Like so it's still new. So whoever's throwing out the AI shit right now is winning off getting their little views.
I think it could be a confidence blow too. Like, what if somebody just exacts your voice, but they way hotter than you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, yo, they better than me at being me. Like, that's crazy.
I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah, word. I mean, if you're gonna get a check about it, if you could get a check for them doing that, but I think that's gonna ruin music.
It's gonna definitely ruin music, bro. But that's why they about to put the caps on it. They definitely about to do that.
They better early. Like, you know,
they on it right now because, bro, that's what they figuring out right now, bro. That's why it's still a gray area because they don't know how to police it.
I wouldn't even know. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, the only way that it would have to be policed is by you making it. It got to be fair on both ends. When two people leave with a smile, but a creative artist is never going to take that. Like, I'm trying to find a way to make it like justifiable, but it ain't like at all. Especially me being an artist myself, even though I'm on a podcast, whatever. Like, I'm an artist at heart first and foremost. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But I just hope I don't get AI. I mean, if I get AI, that means I made it.
And it's just deeper than the audio. They could do your whole image, bro. Like they.
Oh nah, that's crazy.
That's deeper than that.
Oh nah, but you know where it's really going to get tricky at? When you start talking about like the metaverse and stuff like that. Like, so now if you're talking AI in the metaverse, that's where it's going to really get spooky at. We talking about the real world where they doing that and they putting it on
about
there.
The Sims world.
The Sims world, it could be goofy, like crazy out of pocket for that. Like, you know what I mean? Because you don't even, it's just digital people and, you know what I mean?
You could be a whole, your whole character could be a whole different motherfucker in the Sim world.
And somebody think, somebody think they talking
they really
to Drake.
Talking to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was talking to Drake.
They already doing it on the internet and then the Instagram, like the fake conversations.
Did you see the shit where they fake kidnapped the chick, the little girl, called the moms on the phone, did the little girl's voice, said we want a ransom for such money,
and they sent it up,
and they got caught up in the shit, bro.
Wow. And they never got down to the bottom of who was it? Like the people.
Nah, they figured it out later, but still, just to go through the shit,
that's crazy that you can even put that, man. That they got technology where you could do that. That's scary.
And bro, it's super scary, my nigga. Like, imagine you getting a phone call, nigga tell me they got your daughter, bro, and you hear her crying. She's like, "Daddy," and
it sounds just like crazy.
Nigga, what you gonna go berserk? That's dangerous. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's the dangerous part of this shit.
All right. So, as far as the local scene, like, how was it like for you here? Like, as far as like,
but like when I first started,
I mean, like when you first started feeling like it was like, all right, like I'm about to like level up, and this is about to like really, like, you know, it's different when you networking and you get next to people and stuff like that. But when it's like, yo, like a check came, whatever, you like, yo, this is getting crazy, like that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Then that gotta be when I my DARKCHILD era, man.
Word.
My DARKCHILD era is when I first
shout out to Rodney Jerkins.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Rodney Jerkins, man. A lot of niggas got a lot of try to throw smut on his name, whatever the case. I can't never do that for one.
He's a pioneer in his own right.
He's the reason why we chopping it up right now because I was with Rodney before anybody like that. Like as far as like
that was like your first run in with the
majors.
level up.
Yeah, and that it was a major level up.
Yeah,
bro. My first motherfucking time, this nigga, we go to Miami. I ain't even signed. He trying to sign me. He trying to gas me. He doing he doing all the shit. He dancing and all that. Yeah. Church, so fuck it. You can be Darkchild the streets, blah blah, right? All that. So I'm like, he take me to Miami, right? So he gave me that it's a new the new Hummers that had dropped back in the days when they first changed the bodies. He's like, get me that. We beating up the streets in Miami, whatever. We go to Circle House Studios, one of my favorite studios to this day. We go and I pull up, boom, boom. Toni Braxton opened my door. I ain't even get out the car, the truck yet.
That from the rip would have just been like, yo, Toni, back then.
Bruh, I'm young as shit. I'm like 21, 22, something like that. Toni Braxton on my door. Oh, these are the new Hummers. Oh my God, I want to get one of these, blah, blah, blah. Look at me like, oh, you cute. Who are you? And I'm like, oh.
And then she hit you with one of those? Oh,
bruh. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, what's up, blah, blah, blah. I introduce myself. And I'm here with Rodney Jerkins. He's like, oh, yeah, he's working on my song. I'm in Studio B. Come fuck with me, blah, blah. I'm like, she's like, matter of fact, come walk with me. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm about to fuck my first R&B bitch.
I'm about to hit my first R&B bitch.
All I hear is that nigga. So I jump out the truck. I'm like a little kid. I'm nervous as hell. Like, oh, she talking to me. She's like, oh my God, doing all that shit. Where you from? Blah. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I'd have definitely tried.
Nigga, I'm over here like, yo, this is my first day on the Jizz Lab, and I'm about to knock down Toni.
I definitely tried to thunderclap Toni.
Bruh.
You know, prime? What? I mean, she's still in her prime, actually, but.
Bro, we walk into the studio and shit, and she be walking. It's like, yeah. It's like, I'm introducing my sister. Bro, I looked at her like, what? Your sister?
Yeah.
I'm trying to knock you down.
Yeah. Oh, it's more of you?
But I ain't even want sister. I want Toni. Like, this, come on, man.
Yeah.
And there was one of her little whack ass sisters that, you know what I mean? The little boy face one, I think. Tamara, whatever fucking name.
Yeah, she was on some weird.
There was nobody at the time. There wasn't, you know, only Toni was the face.
Yeah, she was the one, yeah.
But when I got in, I was like, she's trying to throw me to her sister. Threw my whole shit off, my nigga. I thought I was great. Smash Toni.
Damn.
Fucked me up.
She's like, nah, I got something for you.
Yeah, I'm like, when she said the sister shit, that shit fucked my whole little mind up. I'm like, oh, man. But it was dope, though. I got to see them. Like, that was my first session. My first session getting there. You know, Rodney was producing a song for him. He actually had like 3 rooms booked at the same time.
Rodney was doing this.
Nah, Rodney was a goat with this shit, bro.
Ass and taking days right that time.
Man, this is when he had Toni Braxton in one studio. He had who the hell was it? Another studio. I damn near want to say TLC.
Oh, he did. Oh, all right.
I damn near want to say TLC. And then he had one more person over there. I forgot what it was.
So all them sessions they was like going on like simultaneously.
Yeah.
Dang, that's
so
crazy.
He'd give them the beat, stay in there writing whatever they're doing their thing.
Word.
My bad. And then he'll come back after they do vocals, tweak their shit, or tell them like, oh, that shit sound cool, whatever. Yeah. And that taught me a lot. I was a hip hop producer. I had no idea about nothing about R&B.
He was really orchestrating.
He was really producing. Word. This is not beat making. This is producing.
Yeah.
After he did the beat, he's coming to produce the record.
Yeah, make it a hit. That's some Quincy Jones shit.
Yeah, but that's who he looked up to.
Nah,
that's
facts.
His, you know what I mean? So, and I learned so much.
That's how Quincy Jones of like, I would say like this area.
Rodney came under Teddy Riley and all them, bro, and Teddy Riley came under Quincy and all that. So it's like just trickles down, bro. So
he was young too.
I feel like Rodney's era was probably the last era of mega producers.
Yeah, where they was getting that bag.
They was getting that 250,000 a beat,
ridiculous out the world,
bro. Like, yeah, he was definitely the last era of that. Because after that shit, because I ain't never getting no more.
What's the other producer? Like the Jewish producer,
Scott Storch.
Scott Storch.
That's some, yeah,
you know, he was in that super producer era.
Well, Scott Storch. So when I first came to Miami, I linked up with Scott Storch. You know what I'm saying? Through my nigga Knox. Knox was his artist at the time. I was doing beats for Knox.
Yeah, I remember Knox.
So we was staying at Scott crib in Miami, and that was my first time I went to Miami. I was staying over there with Scott.
That shit probably was little.
Bro, that shit was that was the best times of my lives, my nigga. Yeah. This is our schedule. So we wake up, boom. Mind you, we know we wake up late as shit.
Had the best life ever, goddamn.
That's why this is so interesting, because like you get the scope of like, you know what I mean? A lot of people like don't live and die and get the experience of a lot of those things to be around those type of.
And this is Scott Storch in his prime.
Facts. They was on. That's why I keep reiterating this. This is like when they was really like in their bag. You ain't washed up or like then went through some things or like TMZ didn't. You know what I mean?
Nah, none of that.
Put some dents in your arm or whatever. Like this is when they was like, because to me the difference in between now and then is that producers, rappers, celebrities, athletes was really like superheroes because we didn't see. Now you see the good, the bad, and the ugly of somebody.
Because social media is showing all
social
every
media
too
took
much.
The curtain off this.
It's showing too much where there's no room for imagination anymore.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So before, back in the day, the only time you could see a celebrity is damn near at a show or at a signing.
Yeah,
it was rare to see.
They wasn't accessible. It wasn't accessible unless you was at like a big event or like a boxing match or something, especially in the city. So like that, like I can honestly say, like even like you, Rodney, like different people that actually came up at that time. It was like that was the only time where it was like a lot of celebrities down here where you could like hands on, like probably bump into them or see them somewhere because of these relationships and stuff.
But you know what it was like going past Rodney's studio, seeing the Bentleys and all that shit. Oh, somebody famous in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a person to start making it up. And then you know,
like, yo, what's the name over there? There's such and such over there. Like,
yo, Michael Jackson in there right now.
You see the limo out there?
Yeah.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? So look, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you still how I met Rodney.
They used to put CDs in his mailbox.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, so saying all that was just like, if the gates opened up for you, my nigga, it was heaven.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. Fast forward. I was fucking with this nigga on, Fats from Harlem.
Yeah, Facts. Shout out to Fats. That's my homie.
Word up. So Fats, I had did some beats. Me and my nigga Moan Styles, rest in peace.
Oh, damn, you put
Come on, man. History over here, man. Come on, man.
Yo, rest in peace,
rest in peace, my nigga Shimon Styles.
Shimon Styles, bro. Like I don't even drink like that, but I'm about to pop another shot for that one, man.
Nah, that nigga was the GOAT, my nigga.
Definitely the GOAT.
It was the GOAT, my nigga, on the beat, bro.
Shimon Styles, that hit me.
So we had did some shit for Fats, and Fats took it to Rodney to play like, I want this on my album.
Right.
Rodney was like, who did the beats? Like Jerz and Shimon Styles.
Right.
So one day I'm in my audio and shit. This is when SkyTel pages was out. The little
Yeah.
So
chirp.
Back
then, chirp.
Not even a chirp. This is the flip joint, the two-way.
Oh yeah, when you hung up on the motherfucker, you meant it. They can hear
the SkyTel two-way pages.
The gray, the gray on gray joints. You get the black joint.
Right. Yeah, the two-way SkyTel pages.
Okay, yeah.
So I get a message. Yo, this is Rodney Jerkins.
The Motorola shit.
Yeah, this Rodney Jerkins. Yo, yeah, I heard what up such and such on Rodney Jerkins. I heard the beats you did for Fast. Thank you, amazing producer. Whoever want to link up. I'm like, I sat there for 10 minutes. This shit cap.
Yeah, that ain't even him.
This ain't him. Like,
somebody
dragged. Somebody doing the extra shit. So I was like, I stood there for 10 minutes. Like, I was like, man, what if it is this nigga though?
Facts.
Fuck it, let me hit it back.
Nah, you gotta just at least see.
Yeah, so I hit him back. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I want you to come to the studio, play me some more shit. I'm like, bet, cool. He said, come by this day, whatever, such and such, this time. Nigga, I told the whole world, nigga, Rodney Jerkins hit me up. Come on, we about to go see this nigga.
Like, it's over. I'm on. It's over.
Bruh, I get to time comes when I'm supposed to meet him. I pull up to the gate. I'm ringing the little doorbell, little thing.
I remember that whole setup.
I'm like, bet, cool. I'm sitting here like, nobody answered yet. Hit it again. Bang. Still no answer. I'm like, damn. I hit it again. No answer. So I had to get back on the SkyTel. Yo, I'm at the gate, bro. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No response. I'm like, I sat there for like 30 minutes, bro. It was, nigga. Listen, no, it really was. That day it was cat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I stood there for a strong 30, 45 minutes. Like, nah, I ain't giving up.
Oh, so you didn't go in there that first day?
The gate never opened up, my nigga. The gate never broke my heart, bro. Because next day everybody asked, yo, what happened?
Like, you gotta
hit
him with something. Like,
some bullshit, man. He had to dip off or some shit.
He had to go see Brandy or something.
Bruh, broke my motherfucking spirits, my nigga. Then fast forward again, nigga randomly just hit me on a two-way again. Yo, I want you to come to Miami. We about to do all this. I want you to be a part of the team. I'm like, bro. I said, all right, let me know. I'm there. So finally, I get back to the studio, hit the button again, the gates open. I'm like, bro, I get in
nah,
there.
ain't no 30-minute this time.
Nah, that shit was right
there.
up, my nigga. That shit opened up, went in there, nigga. I was like a little kid in the candy store, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I would have been.
Seen Rodney, like, nigga, dad was there, whatever. My nigga, rest in peace, Sean, man. You know what I mean? Sean Daniels.
Oh man, rest in peace, Sean Daniels.
Yeah, he's a goat too, bro. That nigga wrote all type of shit, pay my bills, bring all that Destiny Child.
There was
shit.
a lot of talented people around that time, like writers, producers, everything.
And I learned so much from being around them niggas, and I took that, and that's when I got, dipped off and did what I had to do on my own and shit, bro. But bro, Rodney put me in my position. He took me out
Rodney,
the hood, bro.
So Rodney was like the start, like, you know what I'm saying. So how that transcend into how you met Game? That.
So when Rodney moved me, after all that, I came back from Miami. He gave us the contracts, whatever. We signed a deal. Now we're officially Darkchild. At that time, he was
probably one of the
first deals ever that I ever did. My nigga, that changed my life. What? Not that the money was good and like that. It was just the opportunities that he presented to me and the positions he put me in. So after I did that, he was like, "Okay, we gotta move to LA. You cool with that?" I'm like, "Fucking right.
What?
Like, let's go."
Can the cat lick his ass?
Come on, man. So we moved to Beverly Hills, my nigga. We had a nice ass high-rise condo out there. We had a studio with bedrooms and all type of shit. Shit, wham, and scoring movies. We scored the movie Honey, My Baby's Daddy, Coach Carter.
That was crazy. Yeah, he was catching all type of.
And this is work he was throwing us like that was
even that show. What was that show? The Brandy show, like Moesha, and then they had the spin-off with the other a girl that was in it or whatever, Kim, whatever.
Yeah, the Parkers.
Parkers, yeah.
So being with Rodney on that whole trip, bro, like, he took me out the hood, bro. He took me out there, and that's how I met Game.
Right.
Game was just a local rapper doing his thing around, Hollywood. He was starting to catch local. He was like locally.
He was catching fire
locally though. You know what I mean? And then somebody brought Rodney this his CD, whatever, and he let me hear. He's like, this nigga from Compton sound like he from New York.
Yeah, nah, he did have that flow back then. Nah, that's a fact.
So, and I'm like, oh, this nigga hard, whatever. Like, so he like, yeah, we gotta find this nigga. Boom. Fast forward. My nigga Fat Rap from the Bay, he was tied into the whole JT the Bigger Figure where Game originally started his shit. Brought Game around. He knew Game, brought him to the studio. That's how I met Game. I was still sounding Rodney and shit, but then Rodney was dipping off and going back to Jersey, leaving the studio to me to the face.
Yeah, so you was just working.
I called Game. No, we got the audio, nigga, come through.
Word.
Game would slide through. That's how I did my first shit ever I did with Game. This beat called Black Wash. It was like a theme song for the whole shit.
Right.
So when he came, nigga came with like 20 niggas, all blood niggas. I'm like, I'm over here letting I'm in Hollywood, Sunset Boulevard.
Not that you green, like you from the town and the street,
but like, nigga, I'm from a whole different city.
We wasn't even off that type of time down here.
Nigga, I'm with this church ass nigga Rodney Jerkins.
Yeah, he ain't with none of that.
He ain't with none of this.
Yeah.
And I just let 20 blood niggas in from Compton. We ain't on the studio, niggas smoking in the studio.
At the spot down this way?
Nah, this in LA.
LA.
This in LA. So, and these niggas smoking bud in the studio. I'm like,
yeah.
I said, I can't control this shit.
Yeah,
I said, I'm gonna just whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. We did the song, boom, Game. We locked in. We made our connection. And every time Rodney would leave, I would sneak these niggas in the studio. And that's how I even got my name.
You know, it's
Nu Jerz Devil.
A word.
So at the time when I snuck them in, because at first I was in Anthology.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
I remember that.
I was AE Anthology.
You had cornrows and all that.
Yeah, when that nigga had little shit, and that's the whole wave. And when I got there, the nigga Game, out of nowhere, I had produced the beat. Was working on. He was in a booth. Yeah, Nu Jerz Devil on the track.
Right.
He said that nigga was like, yo, I was stuck. Even though if I ain't even like him.
So Game actually gave, like, he actually just on an organic tip, just saying that in the spot, just came up with that name.
Bro. Made Nu Jerz Devil.
I never knew that. That's like that, you know, because I feel like I know a lot about the history of things that happen and stuff like that. But that was like a gift for me. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A little, you know what I mean? Something I don't know. Fun fact. You feel me? Yeah.
And to go a little bit further, my fucking drop, Nu Jerz Devil.
Right.
That's Game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Game off when I did the song
Shout
called Put You Up. The song I did called Put You on the Game with Who Kid. He says it in the beginning, New Jersey. He's playing around like New Jersey Devil.
And that was kind of before they like people actually had like
drops.
a drop for their beats.
I feel like I'm responsible for a lot of niggas drops.
Yeah.
My drop was infamous, my nigga.
Yeah, word.
You heard that, nigga. You thought, you know, and this pre-social media, so niggas ain't know. Look, I'm 5'8", little Puerto Rican ass nigga. Niggas thought I was some big black motherfucker like New Jersey Devil. He said, yo, when I heard that, nigga, I automatically pictured some big gorilla.
Like some big
niggas,
gorilla, super Damu.
Like, I said, nah, niggas, me, but that's the energy I carry. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, that's funny.
But yeah, that's how I got my name, man. Game gave me that name, man. You know
I never knew that. That's like a fun fact. Word is born.
That's my nigga, bro.
That's some history for y'all, man. Lang City history, man.
Yeah,
you know
that's how I got Nu Jerz Devil. And it's crazy because if a nigga ever tell me I don't ever rep where I'm from, I said, my nigga, what the fuck is my name?
Right.
That's why niggas sound dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't never rep where you from.
Your whole name is just like something.
For you to speak on me, you representing where I'm from.
Right. And for them to speak on you in general is that it mean you're doing something right. It's like, because look, think about it. Like, you speaking on me, I'm not speaking on you. Like, you looking for me, I'm not looking for you. You watching what I'm doing or listening to what I'm doing. I'm not listening or watching what you doing.
Right, man.
That's why I'd be crazy, man. You just gotta stay the course. You already know that. I mean, you living proof of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, we got a lot of guys from here that, you know, whether they was producers or rappers or whatever they lane of pursuing this entertainment aspect or music aspect was, but I feel like you somebody who actually like was one of the first people that could show us like, yo, you really could level up and take it to another level. And
you can, because it's out there. And that's why I preach to all my little young niggas right now. That's why I be mad at my little young niggas like, bro, y'all got more opportunity than we did back in the day. Y'all got a better chance to make shit pop than we did.
Because they got tools we ain't had.
Y'all got a lot of tools we ain't had. Y'all got social media. We ain't had that.
Think about this. We used to put, like, say you putting physical copies out, like you putting CDs or cassettes or whatever it was that you was putting in the stores. We would be happy if you put 10 in there and then like 5 people might have got your CD or your cassette out of it when you come back there and consign with the little mom and pop store or whatever. Now you could just put a song out and thousands of people see it like this.
Instantly, bro. Instantly.
So it's a big difference.
Super big difference, man. And but that should make you want to go harder. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it should. I mean, even now, I mean, like, even like a lot of guys that might have felt like they missed the boat or missed opportunities back then or whatever the case may be. It's like, you don't have that excuse no more because you can control your own narrative now.
You control everything, your masses, your narrative, everything. Whatever you want to do, you got full control as long as you don't sign to somebody. You know what I mean? So it's no excuses, bro, but it's there for the taking, bro. Like, it's really there for the taking. And Atlantic City got a lot of jewels here that a lot of niggas ain't really untapped jewels.
Right.
And they just not pushing to make it in this game, bro. You gotta live, breathe, and die. This can't be a side hustle. This can't be something you do on the weekends or
you gotta be 2 feet in it. Like, I even realized that. Like, I realized how far I got late in my career. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause even like a lot of things I talk about, like, I can relate because I'm actually living proof, or I'm an example of making certain bad decisions or making certain mistakes along the way. So, like, you know, like I said, we fighting against a small demographic here. And one of the things is we only got certain blueprints. Like, we got like you, like we got but everything kind of came through Rodney in a strange sense. But like this, like the first person that I remember seeing on a video or like jukebox or something like that was Ernest, like Hodge. Like, he was somebody I'm actually like close to, or somebody who inspired me.
And they got the Jersey Devil hockey.
Yeah, facts. Like, they was out Cali in a drop top. So I can honestly say, like, for me per se, like, first person from this area that was like somebody that inspired me, like, when you used to have to pay money to like go on jukebox and like order your favorite video or whatever, $2.50 or whatever. Like, Ernest was on there and he was like in the drop top out Cali. It's like you see somebody from Atlantic City in a different place, like, yo, like, it's his own song. He doing him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, you know, Nitty and then other people came down there. But like I said, it's like, it's certain people that came along where it's like, yo, we got a blueprint, but like our blueprint had a ceiling to a degree for different factors or reasons that happen. And like, I feel like you somebody who like really a part of the culture and hip hop history to a point where like people got to put more respect on it than they probably do. And that's what these type of things is for, to put the light on, you know, guys like you from Jersey, like even do it all, like being on Rap City every week DJing,
right?
Like, or like when he was on there, like, you know, as a guest or whatever. Rap City was one of the most influential things that ever existed in hip hop history.
I wanted to be on there,
and
then when I went on it, I'm on the set.
I'm on the set of Rap City. This is like the hip hop mecca,
bruh,
like at one point in time.
To be behind the turntables, and I'm like, yo, I'm really here, my nigga.
Yeah,
I don't grew up watching this shit, my nigga. Niggas don't understand, bro. Like, not to be on some braggadocious shit like that.
Nah,
but
talk about this. Hey yo, this is what. Hey yo, look. I told you that's what this shit for. Like, we gonna highlight our heroes and our people from this area. Like,
yeah, definitely, bro. Like,
document it. Let's document it.
Everything a motherfucking A-list rapper wanted to ever accomplish in life, I did.
Right.
I went on multiple world tours, my nigga.
War shows.
Performed on stage with the biggest. Did songs with the best.
Right.
Lil Wayne and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I did a song with Lil Wayne, nigga, I wasn't even a rapper yet.
Right.
I just was fun. I mean, I was a rapper, but I was playing. I was more on a producing tip. I did a song, like, fuck it. I played it for Lil Wayne, nigga said, let me get on that. I'm like, that was Different Girls. My song, Different Girls. Yeah. I'm like, what? These niggas went on there. That nigga did his verse. He ad-libbed all my shit. Did the hook. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's nigga, crazy. And that's just that. And that was Carter 3 days.
That was organic.
That was organic in Carter 3 days when he was at the top. When this nigga just dropped. Keep
telling y'all that when they was like here, like it's not like
every time I fucked with a nigga, it was when he was at his peak. It was never
on the way up. Oh no, he was peaked. He was. It was
there.
Right there.
I started with Game when he was from the bottom, but he just happened to go fucking dumb.
You came up.
You know what I'm saying? I came up with Game. That's different. But Wayne, he was already popping.
Yeah, he was already.
This Carter 3. This when he went platinum in a week. Yeah. So listen, this
Carter 3 Wayne was like,
this is lollipop shit. This when I got my verses. So when the day he went fucking platinum, he called me like, yo, I'm about to go to Bahamas for the weekend. So if my phone don't answer, whatever, I'm overseas. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, all right.
Went platinum.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. Not like down the line or a year later, like the day.
Because he went platinum in a week.
The day.
But the day he went platinum, he hit my joints like, yo, I'm about to go Bahamas. So because we was really kicking it every day, like in the studio.
Yeah, chopping it, yeah.
Like his life is his turn up is going to the studio having bitches around, and
just
that's his turn up.
He a real genius.
No, I ain't never met a nigga that did more solid songs in one day daily than that nigga. With features, fully mixed, and you know what I mean, another nigga that's a genius that I put on my Rodney Jerkins day. Rodney Jerkins days, Fabian Marishulo. Fabian Marishulo is a nigga that mixed all Lil Wayne shit. He was Rodney's engineer. Yeah. And it's a fucked up story, but Fabian taught me Pro Tools and everything in and out and all that shit. He was Rodney's engineer. After I learned all this shit, Rodney fired that nigga. Wow. And hired me as the engineer, bro.
It's like bittersweet.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I mean, bro.
Hey, yo, I'm not being funny, but business is business. Like, you know, when you in the NFL or you, your man, y'all played on the team for 5 years together and all that.
But to keep it 1,000, when he let Fabian go, Fabian flourished and did all Lil Wayne Cash Money shit and went on to bigger and better things.
But it was a gift. It was like a gift and a curse, but it was a blessing for everybody. When it
maybe not at the time for him then, but it ended up being a very big blessing
in the long run.
And
then you got to think, maybe if that didn't happen at that time, his opportunities or whatever he maximized.
Nah, he would have been stuck with Rodney.
Like even with you, I think you exemplify this. My dad used to always tell me, yo, you know, as far as like an opportunity is an opportunity because everybody don't see it. So like a same person could get put in the same position you was put in, right? But they gonna get the ball and go 5 yards, or a person to get the ball and lose 5 yards, or then a person to get it and make a touchdown.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's all about how you did what you do with the opportunity.
Right.
It's like a lot of guys complain, But a lot of guys have been given rafts to save them when they lost in the sea, or they gave them things that they could advance, but they playing past the money, or they not even seeing that opportunity and maximizing it, but you blame everybody else. You somebody who actually was put in positions where you probably not even supposed to end up where you ended up or where you gonna be in the future. But you was maximizing that. You somebody who got the opportunities and was like, yo, I'm gonna take the ball and run with it. I'm not gonna sit here and play with it. I don't got time. Like, you was working. You know what I'm saying?
I took that whole East Coast mentality, our whole hustle game, and went to LA, nigga. I was just like, I gotta make it.
Yeah,
I gotta make it. And then when the shit,
fair is not an option.
When me and Rodney parted ways, it was I ain't gonna front, it was on bad terms. At that time,
was it contractually or it was
no, nothing personal, never nothing.
Now
we fly again. That's like it was
yeah, for sure. Time,
but it was just business wise, and I can't even blame him for it because it was just me being dumb, young, dumb, and not knowing the game, not knowing the shit. But I feel like everybody gotta take their shit.
We skip steps, young. You don't know the like you figuring the process out, so you might.
But it's still, even though I took L's money wise, I gained a lot. Career wise, you know what I mean, and career wise, fucking learning everything.
As a human being, even like your thought process or how to do business moving forward,
how to even create beats, how to make songs, how to to do R&B. Like, cause I was never an R&B producer. Fucking like when I stepped in with Rodney, I was a straight hip hop nigga. He threw me in the trenches with Yolanda Adams, Destiny's Child, Michael Jackson, like Toni Braxton, like, you know what I mean, TLC. Like, my first placement was A. Marie. A. Marie song, you know what I'm saying?
Crush on A. Marie.
That was I wasn't even a fucking R&B producer. My first placement ever was A. Marie.
Somebody showed me some video of her performing recently. She still like,
she still got it. No, she still.
She don't even look like, you know, that's like fine wine, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
she's like Ashanti.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people from my era in that age bracket and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people look better older. Like, they like age better with time.
Long as you ain't fuck with
kept
that
it
work
together from however they was.
Long as you ain't fuck with that hard shit, you was good. You know what I'm saying?
So like, all right, so you know the things went with Rodney or whatever. So how was it like the experience living in Compton or like in the area with Game and that whole experience out there?
So after the shit went left with Rodney, that's what I'm saying. Like, we was just talking about, I didn't want to go home as a failure.
Right.
I didn't feel like I accomplished enough. To go back home.
It's like you're supposed to go to the league and then everybody expected you come back like
and you don't make draft. Like, you ain't get drafted. Like, you know what I mean?
Get a call from the G League. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And I got the call from Gang. Gang was like, listen, he said, what you about to do? I said, I'm about to go back to Jersey. He was like, nah, blood. He said, come live with me in Compton. I said, Compton, my nigga?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I know what the fuck y'all doing.
So what point was he at his career at this time when he like, yo, come out to Compton?
So after probably a year or so, us working together, he finally gets signed to Dre, whatever. But Dre shelved him for like 2 years. So, but when he got signed to Dre, he got his little check, whatever. But we were still living in Compton.
Because he was like a New York type of rap. Drake probably
Drake's like a New York
but
type
not
of Drake.
To do it. But but I can't even say that because he like produced great records for like New York rappers. Like even now, like it was an underrated project.
Firm
joint. That Firm project, I liked it. I think it was just bad time. I think it was just timing. Like it wasn't what classic.
Classic.
Bro. Hey, yo, I don't even think that it was the fact that the record wasn't dope. I mean, the album in totality wasn't dope. It was the timing of like the way East Coast, West Coast, like the feeling.
We wasn't ready
early for all that.
We wasn't ready for that. We were still like niggas Biggie or whatever.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we ain't getting fucked about none of that shit.
Nigga. Like it's Biggie, whatever.
Even if you loved it, like, you know what I mean? I can say that Game was probably, he was the first person since Snoop that made me be like, yo, like when Snoop came out, like
I was like, the next nigga out the West after Snoop. There was nobody after.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't like look at nobody like, yo, he spit like somebody from up north. Because honestly, perception wise at that time, the spitters was looked at like from up north.
Right.
But like everybody was looking at it like, yo, he sound like he from up this way. Like his cadence, how he was attacking records or whatever. So that's what made me kind of gravitate and start really tapping in and listening to him. And like honestly, like his ties with you probably made me pay a lot of attention to him too, like even more or less. But
low key, like Game favorite rapper is Jay-Z and Biggie. It ain't.
You can tell.
It's Jay-Z and Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, my boy? You can tell.
Game. If he could be reincarnated, he would probably never admit it. But my nigga would love to be an East Coast nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's him.
Even how he carried it, like it was like certain stuff he did traditionally that was like, I represent the West. Even if it was as simple as like a Dickie suit or something. But for the most part, how he carried it, like.
But all right, I'm gonna break this down real quick. So, pre-Dre,
right,
the Game was all East Coast his style.
Who was doing the most of his production, like pre-Dre?
Me, and a lot of times it was no production. It was just doing freestyles.
Right.
At that time, it was a lot of freestyle shit going, remixes and shit.
Right.
So that's when I told him, let's do these mixtapes.
Right.
Cause West Coast niggas didn't do mixtapes at the time. They wasn't really up on that shit like that. So I'm like, nigga, we gotta tap into the mixtape shit. Then he did some shit when I came, my nigga DJ Ray. He did the first You Know What It Is, Volume 1 and 2.
Ray, he was from out west too.
He's from Brooklyn.
Oh, from Brooklyn.
Another Puerto Rican nigga.
Oh, I.
So he did the mixtapes with Game, but he was like a LA, New York nigga. Like he wasn't still.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He was coastal.
Yeah, so it was like he was more of a West Coast. His fan base was West Coast. So they was doing shit for like local shit. Like, but when I was like, nah, we gotta go east.
Right.
That's when I hooked up with DJ VLAD and the Devil's Advocate.
So what was DJ VLAD? What was his title at the time? Like, I mean,
this one he just did Rap Phenomenon with the Tupac cover.
Right.
He on every mixtape fucking website. They got the mixtape awards. He won.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he was more or less like on in the drama DJ drama lane
right at that time. Okay. I hit him like, yo, I got my nigga Game. We want to do a mixtape. Yeah. He brought it in. Like, let's do a DVD mixtape. Wow. And that's when we started filming everything.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? So we did that. We changed the game with that one. And that's what set the shit off, bro. Yeah. After that, nigga was off to the races. Then I did my shit with Who Kid. Then we did the joint with K Slay.
It was a movie.
You know what I'm saying? I did my shit with
I was coming. I mean,
it was a whole wave that he wasn't ready for. That's why his New York presence was so strong, because we put them on every top DJ mixtape. And I was doing the beats for niggas. I'm like Big Mike or Clue hit me like, Jerz, I need a new joint for my. I throw the beat on the Game. We need a new Clue on some shit. Fuck it, let's go. Throw the beat on. He knocked the shit down. Send it to Clue. And you hear that Nu Jerz
Devil, yeah.
You know what I
mean? Now to touch on that, he pioneered that. He might have been one of the first pioneers of putting the tags on the beat.
Man, and that shit took me far. Even to this day, I hear if a nigga I don't even know, a nigga come up to me, nigga. That's what they say to me. I'm like,
it's something that's familiar to them, or something that they remember.
They'll do the drop. They'll try to tell me like they walk by, hey, Nu Jerz Devil. Like they'll little white dudes sound funny as hell.
They just copy.
Yeah, but it's just funny. It's dope to see, and that's how you let me. Like last week, I was in Miami and my nigga opened up a whole watch collection. I don't know if you seen it on my story, but he has a watch collection. He had Rick Ross open up for him. He did a $1 billion type shit. With hella rich ass Jewish motherfuckers.
So is his watches like they affordable or they like upscale? They like
dumb
Rich and Millie type.
No, they dumb up. They the M's.
Yeah,
500,000 plain Jane. But long story short, going through the crowds, some random white dudes like, Nu Jerz Devil. I'm like,
and that throw you out like, damn, like that's so familiar to people. Like they really
like that's how catchy it was. That's how that shit imprinted on a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
That's a brand in itself.
That was a brand.
Facts.
Then I had the Devil chain. Then when I dropped the Nu Jerz Devil first 3D chain ever, like that, my nigga, if you go on Complex magazine on hip hop chains, my shit's number 18.
Like the first ones, like as far as like big gaudy, like yo, this is like successful. Like I got a couple dollars going on, like chains, like customized joints. I mean, like dudes that was getting money or getting paper, whether it was on the streets or however they was getting it, could get like valid diamonds or get like nice jewelry or pieces if you knew jewelry. But like as far as custom jewelry,
and the nigga that did my shit was Ben Baller.
Yeah,
and if you know anything about jewelry, Ben Baller's the number one nigga. Like
that's a fact.
Come on, man. Like I said, go to Complex magazine. Go on in there right now. They got hip hop's 50 top chains. They put my shit at number 18.
Wow. Nah, that's definitely an iconic chain.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
It was the first 3D chain like that. You know what I'm saying? It was made by hand. Now it's all about machines and all this shit crap.
Yeah, they got all this new shit.
Like
I mean,
Baller, they really took the knife with the clay, like molding.
Plus, I feel like the money that you probably had to pay for it, you actually got more money from what you paid for back then because they actually had to be hands-on crafting and putting it together. Now, when you got like a machine kind of more or less cut corners or whatever on that.
Bro, my chain was handmade by Ben Baller. Like a lot of niggas, nobody can. I guarantee nobody can say that right now because it's not even.
I mean, to be honest with you, like it sounds like that's why I go so hard to try to like get us where we need to be from this area because you can count on one hand how many dudes you knew that had like a iconic, even custom piece or something like that. Like I know a couple dudes probably that existed from this soil, particularly that had even jewelry that you was like, yo, it's
even worth talking about.
Yeah,
like,
right,
exactly.
So another thing is like. I always like when you went out to Compton, you know what I mean, the life out there like in LA to here, like what was it like as far as that?
Night and day, bro. Like you gotta understand, Compton life is gangbang 24/7.
Right.
It's political.
But
it's a lot
established
of politics
for so many years.
And it's so established, like not just last generation.
They follow the protocol.
They fucking grandfathers, grandmothers, great grandfathers been gangbanging since the 70s.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So for them, that's all they know. So it's normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's normal for them. So when I step on the scene, it's like, damn, honestly, I wasn't even with none of that shit. Yeah. But I'm living amongst all these blood niggas. So I'm already affiliated.
You just from the hood, so you can be around niggas.
I'm a hood nigga, so I adapted to on some hood shit, but the gang shit I wasn't really with until I was getting into a lot of altercations where niggas was like, nigga, you a blood. Like I really wasn't a blood at the time, but I was guilty by association.
Right.
So I got pushed off the porch, like you gotta get put on. Because we can't protect you unless you from the hood, my nigga. Right. Like, even though, like, we do, you do the rap shit, but you a hood nigga. You out here doing everything else with us.
And you're around us, so everything that we catch, you gonna catch, but you gonna catch it without the protection of us because you ain't us per se.
Right. And nigga, you with the shits, you doing everything we doing anyway.
You already with us.
So nigga, like, that was the longest.
But see, that's more natural or organic opposed to like, like a lot of other motives.
That's why I say these other niggas, that's why I never put nobody on in Jersey on some blood shit because y'all doing it for the hype, y'all doing it for the fad.
Yeah, they doing it for cap.
I was doing this shit for life purposes. Yeah. I joined this gang for life purposes.
This is who I'm with. This is who I'm around every day. Like, to be honest with you, in that particular sense, it make more sense. Like, it's like, because even in the LA culture, it's like, yo, I grow up here. I play football with these guys. I go to this clubs. I'd be around these. I grew up with them. So it's like you become what you are because this is your neighborhood or this is where you from or whatever. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's not like you doing it to be tough or like you doing it because it's like, yo, I'm already rocking with y'all anyway.
And mind you, this is me coming from here, dealing with all the hate from here. Right. Me leaving LA, leaving Jersey, Lang City, my hometown, where niggas supposed to show me the most love.
Right.
I was getting the least love. I go to LA, niggas show me dumb love.
So how'd you feel about that? Did you feel like, all right, when you was on the come up, right, and you was doing everything that you was doing, like, cause you said it yourself out your own mouth, like, yo, I'm building a platform. I'm bringing the celebrities down here. I'm working crazy hard with Rodney Jerkins, putting these records out, putting this work
doing
on.
shit with local artists, everything.
But you still was in tune and tapped into local artists or dudes that you grew up with. I know that to be fact because I know, like, when the Black Wall Street thing was going on and all that was going on, it was like a lot of guys from your block, like even like Heat and like a lot of other dudes, Stretch, you know what I mean? Stretch, crazy. These dudes was phenomenal artists, but they was attached to what you had going on. So it wasn't like you was like tucking what you had going on. You was extending it to dudes that was around you.
Bro, I put my nigga Heat on the song with Game and all that, bro. Like anything I was doing, I was trying to do it for the home team.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but not to cut you off, but the touch on it. How did you feel about, like, did you feel like the more successful you became, the more resentment came from people here? Or like, what was it? Because when you was on the come up, it felt like it was all love, or like people
when I was on the
board.
come up, everything was love.
Right.
Everything was love. When I was a producer, just doing beats for the local rap, it wasn't a hood I couldn't go to when niggas just love me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause that how he a producer, nigga, cool. He helping me out.
Right.
But when I got on and I got in position, when I started getting my name, my notoriety, it's like that shit just went left. And that's why I just like kind of buckled down on my niggas I've been dealing with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of them niggas went south too.
Right.
And you know, the other niggas we still rocking. You know what I'm saying? So y'all see what
so
it is.
Do you think that it came from the fallouts? Did it come from personal things, or you feel like it come from just business, or more you came
it was
up
never
with?
personal with nothing I had, because
not from your end, but like as far as when you come up, you know how like you go through stuff with people that you close to. It's like, did you feel like it was from your success, or it was just a natural, like because they felt entitled? What was it?
It's from the success, but a lot of people can't accept you, like if it's not
you
them
doing better than them.
Yeah, they can't accept that. And that's the same shit in the industry. A lot of niggas don't want to never see you do better than them. They might give you a bone, nigga, might give you a little something, but they don't never really want to see you surpass
You're not
them.
supposed to be even or surpass.
They don't want to see you surpass them.
Like the 48 laws,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't outshine the master type
like
shit.
That, and that's what it is, bro. And it's like, I hate to say it, but that's, and I ain't gonna say no names on it, but I'm just saying I seen it a lot in my career. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just took it for what it is, you know. Like, and I learned how to kind of, you know, move away from that.
Yeah, you gotta separate yourself. Like, I mean, it's sad to say, like sometimes you could love people as much as you want to love them, or like have whatever rapport you have with them, whether they your family or friends or whatever. Everybody can't go where you ascend to, or where you aspire to go to, or where you end up, because they don't have the mental fortitude, or they don't have like, they don't have a mindset to even be in the ranks or be around people to advance certain ways.
You know what Rodney told me, bro? When I first got on, he said everybody ain't meant to be successful.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And this is after me bringing heat and this other nigga that I don't even care to talk about.
Yeah, word.
To DARKCHILD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is me bringing two niggas that I was dealing with to the table. And this is the nigga that's already super rich, that already made all his progress. He's telling me, like, he see what I'm trying to do. He see me trying to put the hood on. He see me like, okay, Joe, I get it. You a real nigga. You trying to put your niggas on. Everybody's not meant to be successful.
Yeah, you can't take everybody.
And you know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to understand that, because I'm like, bro, you're not even from the hood like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where I'm coming from. These my niggas.
You young,
like,
you thinking it's just his mindset,
you on some hate shit. Like, these my niggas. Like, what you mean from the bottom, my nigga? Like, and it took me years to see, and it took time to let niggas hang themselves.
Yeah.
I always let a nigga hang themselves. I always give a nigga room. I'm gonna give you all the rope in the world. Hang yourself.
Right.
Because that's all they're gonna do is take less shit off of me. I'm too real. If I fuck with you, my nigga, I'm gonna do whatever I can do to help you win.
For sure.
So if you hang yourself early, okay, nigga, one less nigga I worry about.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I put everybody in my circle in position to win, or just in general, every nigga that I've been around, I put them in a fucking with me, they leveled up.
Better position than they was in before they
right. Ain't no nigga that can ever been around me ever say that
I try to pride myself on that. Like, I don't want nobody, like, if you can't advance yourself, or you're not gonna grow or get nothing out of like being in my presence, it's like, what do we share the same space for? It's like, if I can't give you nothing to grow with, or you can't give me nothing to grow with,
you wasting my fucking time.
We just two niggas around each other just for fun of it. Like, you know what I mean? That's
ain't
whack.
No fun right now. We grown ass men.
We trying to get money. We trying to be in light. We trying to do different things. We trying to advance in life and create this generational wealth. If you ain't with that, then like, you know what I mean? What
you need to get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, facts, because I'm a grown ass man, nigga. I ain't got time for kid games, bro.
That's a fact.
I'm not tripping off nigga, bitch, nothing. I'm worried about my team, my real niggas, my daughter, my family, and making future business moves and progressing.
I think dudes overthink stuff. Like, it be a lot of dudes that might have like an idea, or they might have good music or something they could bring to the table, they almost feel like they can't approach you or like can't approach people in general. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, because they might have ulterior motives themselves.
that's a fact.
They might not be approachable because they know they not really being wanted with themselves.
Yeah, they don't belong in it. Like your intentions ain't pure anyway.
Not pure at all. So they like, oh, this nigga might really find out on flaw.
I think the biggest thing with that is like if a person come into any situation approaching somebody and you ain't coming in with a mutual perspective, meaning that like you're successful and I'm successful, like wherever level we was at, like you're gonna level up some more, I'm gonna level up some more, whether it's financially, mentally, spiritually, whatever it is. It's like if you don't have them intentions for us to mutually do that, like then there's no point for us to like even talk or consume some space.
We wasting. Listen, time is not on our side, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
We get older every second.
Every nigga, we getting older right now. Nigga, I just gained 2 wrinkles in this whole podcast right now. You feel me? So if you not putting nothing on the table, my nigga, like what am I fucking dealing with you for? Like I don't need no new friends, bro. I don't need none of that. Like this is why I moved dolo. Like if I'm not with my real ones or my family, like I'm
shit is alone. Like not for nothing. This is just factual. Like they you know the cliche thing is they be like, why gain new friends? Because you gotta watch the ones you got. That's a fact. Because people are human. You know, people do wrong shit to you that don't mean to do it. Like actually, like they'll like do some shit that wasn't intentionally wrong. But if it came down to self-preservation or them, that's a human trait. Like if it's gonna be like I'm gonna feel more pain than you're gonna feel, or I'm gonna lose money than you're gonna lose, like I'm gonna make sure that I be in a okay position. That's just human nature. That's like you can't even save a person drowning. If they start panicking, y'all both going drown. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like if it be like if that's even a chance that that's gonna happen, then I might not even try to save you. Like, you know what I mean? So that's just the human mentality. But as far as like the local scene, as far as like artists from here, I would like to start from like that era of time. Like who did you think who was like the biggest influences as far as like rappers locally or whatever from that time?
I'm gonna just state the obvious. Like when Mike Nitty got with Rodney Jerkins,
for sure.
That was
Shout out to Mike Nitty.
That was probably the light that niggas was like, oh, niggas can make it from the city.
Yeah, facts.
That was a major record.
Real record.
He was
on
a
record. Like,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like he started the shit off. He kicked it off. So that gave any nigga from the city hope.
Yeah, he took it from the earnest, like, yo, I'm out Cali, like I'm on, like doing some shit to like, yo, I'm doing records with dudes and artists that's actually on and like established artists, Missy Elliott, Raekwon, or whoever, right?
And then from that, like, that's all I needed to see.
Like, yeah, it could happen. Like, this ain't no dream.
It's not.
Like, if you really put the work in, it can happen for you. From this soil,
this nigga doing it. Why the fuck I can't do it? Like, we from the same city.
That's a fact. I like a funny story. Like, I could even say that about me with even talking about Nitty. One of the first, like, most influential people that came across me as far as like music wise was Mike Nitty, for one of the simple facts that I had performed I was like performing at some over 21 club. I'm like 12, 13 years old. Club Cavadas, they had like checkerboard floors or some shit, right? So like I go out there and I perform, and he was performing with Zakia Chambers, Mujid. Shout out to Mujid. Mujid is another legendary like artist from Atlantic City that really put on like dope artists. And he's like a treasure trove of like information as far as like videos.
If somebody was to ever rob Mujid of the VHS tapes he got,
bro, he got like a priceless treasure trove of like information and footage, just like ridiculous. Like, shout out to what I mean, Mustafa. You heard? Nah, but it was
Mustafa, Mudini, everything.
It was Mustafa. With Mustafa Mujid, that because like back then, I knew him as Mujid, but then he ended up, we know him as Mustafa, but it was him, Yeah, with the Ville, word fact. And that was a thing. That was a whole brand.
Word, man.
It was them three.
And this was the movement that when they was doing their thing, they was doing their empire thing.
Yeah.
It's when I started
putting
doing
out
my
their
thing.
own cassettes.
Yeah, my nigga B. Shout out to my nigga B.
Yeah.
My nigga V, that's my
yeah,
bro
Beat
right
still
there,
active
man.
too.
Nah, that's
and his son.
And Low Beats.
Beat got a generation
of
got a
beats.
whole lineage and shit. Like
man.
this shit's been passed down through generations.
And they nice though. You're like,
I'm gonna get Beat
shout
on
out,
here too.
Shout out to my Beat those.
I'm gonna get the whole. I want to get the whole. I gotta get the whole legacy on here.
Shout out to my nigga Felix.
Hey, you know what's funny? Yo, I've been doing shows with like Lil B since he was like. He really was a baby. Like, he was young as hell. Me and Style.
He got a real dad. He got a real
like,
dad. He gonna come up the same
He
way,
always had the same confidence and everything, how he carried it now. He had that as like a kid.
Me and Pete always like, I don't know, we just locked in instantaneously. Like, that shit was automatic.
Yeah.
As soon as I met Pete, like, boom, boom, we locked in. Like, you know what I mean? That was all through Nitty and shit. Nitty actually introduced me like Genuine and shit like that, which is really, Genuine's like really like my fucking bro right now. I could call Genuine. I could definitely FaceTime Genuine and they gonna answer.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my nigga. Like, that's through Nitty and shit.
They sing like my favorite song. Keep in mind, I had a few shots.
Oh, shit.
Like, nah, somebody sleeping in my bed and all that. Cisco and them group.
Drew Hill.
Nah, factual. Like, Diddy had a mean relationship with like old boy from Drew Hill or whatever. Like, shout out to Drew Hill. They was a dope group too. You know what I'm saying? But nah, but like
you know, all that shit, everything we talking about stem from Rodney.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like that's what I'm saying. Like when you really look at the root of it, like cause I want to look at stuff from two different spectrums. Cause like a lot of people will look at stuff and like, you know, like a lot of people will like shed like a bad light on Rodney, like, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. I don't really have that type of outlook on stuff because it's two sides of the fence. I feel like actually he's probably the most influential and probably the most, like, as far as like reaching the pinnacle of success when it comes down to monetarily or impactful, like he's like really like
he's top like five.
Like I'm gonna stop
ever.
it. I can stop at the boy is mine and be like, yo,
ever.
I can say the boy. Look. I can say the boy is mine and be like, yo, we could just stop everything.
Dude, pay my bills. Bills. Destiny's Child. My nigga, Michael Jackson.
Bro,
what are you talking about?
Hold up, no, I'm gonna take it a step
he did 8
further.
Songs on the Invincible album, bro.
Yo, the new SZA song with damn bitch, you like third. But originally I really rock with. No, it's a SZA song.
You know, somebody just sampled the Boys Mind joint.
This fire. It's one of my favorite songs. She be like, she was like, new bitch got curved. Like, she be talking slick in it. Rodney did that. That record is one of my favorite SZA records, bro. Like, but honestly, she originally had the record where she'd be like, damn, she'd be like, damn, bitch, you like 30. But like now, like with whatever they had going on, she was like, she was like, damn, bitch, you so thirsty. Like they changed the words that slight word.
Yeah, she did.
But Rodney did that. Yeah, words. So they changed the narrative just with that little part of it. Cause I really be like a studier of like every genre of fucking music,
Rodney's
bro.
A genius, man.
Yeah,
he's a fucking genius, bro.
But real fast, I was saying about Nitty. I know this ain't about that, but it was saying that he was an influence on me for this reason. I did this show in this over 21 club, and like I was rapping on the stage, and I'm rapping in front of the stage, and I got my eyes closed, and I'm just saying whatever I'm saying. And like it's like grown-ups in the crowd, like rap, baby, like you sound good, like open your eyes, like communicate with the crowd. I don't. Like I open my eyes for a split second, then boom, I close my eyes again. I'm still rapping. The next person that comes up is Mujid, Mustafa, Mike Nitty, and Zakiya Chambers. They was all up there performing in this club. Nitty got khakis on. He got the Dickie outfit on with the bandana out of his pocket. This nigga gliding across the stage with mad confidence, just doing him. With his own beats, though.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. Like, he got his own thing on it. He got his own beats, his own cassettes, his own tape covers. And that's what inspired me the most. It was like his confidence that he dragged across that stage and then exuded. I'm like, dang, he from my town. Like, he from where I'm from. Like, he moving how he moving.
Okay.
And, like, he told me, like, yo, you know what I mean? You nice. Like, the next time, like, you just perform, like, yo, carry it like, you know what I mean, at that time, like with confidence and all that.
Nah, Nitty was always had that OG energy.
Yeah.
He always, whatever he knew, he'd trickle down to you. If he seen, like, he was always trying to build and like
he got me on the
K
Slate mixtape, took me to my
nah,
first labels.
listen,
He did a lot.
Niggas can say what they want to say about Nitty, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my experiences with the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? As far when I was coming up, it was always good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga always put me on some shit. He taught me some shit.
Took me to label.
You know
he did a lot.
Because a lot of niggas could do shit, get on, not want to fuck with you at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how niggas be.
I think that it's a big misperception on that with like I was saying, the two sides of the coin, because Rodney get the bad end of the stick where it's like, oh, yo, he didn't do nothing for nobody. But he did do a lot for a lot of people. But things transpired, whatever happened. You know, I don't get the details, but, you know, it gave people on both sides a reason to feel some type of way. And however they dealt with it is how they dealt with it. But I feel like it affected a lot of things moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But
it do, for sure. In my career, it's 3 niggas that nobody can tell me shit about.
Right.
Rodney Jerkins,
right.
The Game,
right.
and Whack 100.
Word.
Them is 3, and that's the 3 most talked about ass niggas that.
How'd you even meet? But how did that come about? Was that came from?
Well, Whack?
Yeah.
Whack came through, obviously the Game and shit, but so Whack came through one day. He was trying to give us Whack came through on some like, I got shows for you, I got money for you. Whack came through on the business.
Oh, he was coming like proposition wise.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because he's from Pacoima, Peru, which is the Valley. We was from Compton.
Right.
So it's like definitely 2 different hoods. But Whack came through and he was like, I can get you more money, I can get you more shit. So at the time we was going tour, you know, hotels is regular schmegular shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was whatever, the Best Westerns or Whack come through, nigga. We getting the motherfucker, the ill ass suites. Yeah. I'm getting my own room now. I ain't got to share with 2 other niggas. Yeah. You feel me? Whack, like, nigga,
nah,
Game.
You leveling up all the way around.
Rip.
Comfortability and
Whack,
all that.
Game getting 3 times more money than he's originally getting and shit. So Game seen all that. It's like, nigga, nigga, you gotta be my manager. Yeah. Nigga, fuck the dumb shit. You showing me what I need to see. Yeah. Life got great fucking with Whack. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things.
He got a nice little angle with his little media situation.
Nah, he's a genius. He's another genius. You know what I'm saying? And
it's like calculated. It's like organized confusion. I see where he be coming from.
Everything is calculated with Whack. There's nothing that he would ever speak on that he doesn't know if it's facts or it's 100% true. And like, he not going.
He don't care about none of that. If it lead to a bag, like let's do it. Like
not just a bag.
Morals and principles.
Long as you keeping the 1,000.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a bag, he gonna fuck with you. If you want some bullshit,
business is business.
Nah, with him, of course, my nigga. We from the bottom.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like Whack, like niggas did mad prison terms. For him to come out here and be dumb up right now, M'd up.
Nah, I used to say that, like, yo, you know how many people back in the day, like especially from my era, turned down contracts or something like that they would never see again in their life. Like, they're like, yo, I'm not taking that 100,000. I can't do this and that. But you end up never getting nothing.
You never made 100,000 in your life. So
my thing is, like, how can you jerk a person that don't got nothing? How can you take something from me and I don't got shit?
But that was my mentality.
If I got like that's why I know. Like, if I got 100,000 or 200,000 in my bank account and I had negative $5 in my bank account, at the end of the time of you jerk me then. Because when I'm gonna work out of that 200,000, whatever I made,
that's how I felt.
You're gonna feel stupid for what I do with that 200,000 moving forward, whatever that person was. But at the end of the day, how mad can I be at that person that took me from -5 to 200,000? That's why Tyson, you ever notice he say what he say about Don King, but it ain't really, it's not like he want to like kill him or do some crazy, because it's like at the end of the day, like, however you look at it, you might have jerked me, but you still made me a fucking millionaire, however the fuck you want to look at it. Right. Like, in some shape, form, or fashion. Like, but
you gotta, and like I said with me and Rodney, like, it wasn't me gaining money, it was me gaining equity in life. It was me gaining career moves,
relationships, networking. Is priceless.
Regardless if you, bro, I was in Michael Jackson's fucking birthday party, bro. Like, the only hood nigga that I'm gonna keep.
Wait, hold on. Say that one more time for him. Who?
I'm in Michael Jackson's birthday party, right?
Oh, all right. No.
Let me tell you about the ride up there.
Cap.
There's definitely no cap. Everything's documented.
Yeah.
The ride up there, we in LA. We got our studio 65 Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. Rodney, like, we got 2 limos. Rodney know I'm a thug, nigga. You know I smoke and all that. Right. We get 2 limos. One's the smoking limo. One is not the smoking limo. Tyson pull up.
Right.
He blow.
Tyson.
We getting a limo. Boom, boom, boom. Rodney like, yeah, you, Jerz and Tyson, y'all go up that limo.
Right.
Whoever smoke, go on that limo.
Right.
Right. We getting a limo. Boom. Tyson, know you talking this shit. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Tyson's a real nigga.
Facts. I love nigga. Tyson, this perspective, how he carried all that.
We smoke. We blowing the whole way going to Santa Barbara to Neverland, Michael Jackson's crib.
Yeah.
So boom, we driving up there and shit. We get there, it's his birthday party. Every celebrity in the fucking world is there. Shanti performed. Everybody performed. Chris Tucker's there.
This movie.
He got a fucking house that's a movie theater. Not a movie theater. He has a house that's a movie theater. Literally off his property. He has a house that's a movie theater. So I'm up there. I'm over there with Debo from Friday.
Shout out to Debo. That was my guy.
Rest in peace, Debo. Yeah. So you know what I mean? I'm up there with him. Every celebrity you probably could fucking think of, but I'm gonna just talk about a few. Yeah. Me and Mike Tyson, since we rode up here the whole way, we got a little connection.
Yeah, for sure.
We watching the fight. He next to me like it's a Trinidad and De La Hoya fight. He over here talking about, he got a jab, yeah. See, he's fucking up. You got to do that. Yeah. But he got getting his boxing move. I'm like, yo, this nigga might.
He's zoned out.
I'm over here like, yo, my nigga, he over here doing it.
He might shoot one over here and black out real quick.
This is my mind. I'm like, he might just wing off. I'm like, bruh, I'm starting to move over like, yo, hold on, man. He say he's fucking up. And he's getting mad. Like, jab.
He started training that nigga. Like, oh,
I said,
shit,
bro, hold on. Relax.
Yeah.
I said, Ty, that's not your fight.
Yeah.
It's not your fight, my nigga.
Yeah, please don't shoot.
He started laughing. He said, how you think I want to fuck you up?
Word.
I said, nigga, I don't know what you on, my nigga, but you shucking the job and too much, my nigga. Like, you husky as shit throwing the shoulders around, my nigga. Yo, that whole night was probably one of the best. I ain't gonna cap, my nigga. We driving around, nigga, Shanti, whatever, J-Lo perform, everybody perform. We taking shots. My first time I met Michael Jackson, I walked into the crib because we got dropped off. We had to sign these little non-disclosure shits. Nigga dead now, so it don't even matter.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Word.
So we got to sign these non-disclosure shits. And this pre-iPhones or anything, we had some shit called a CLE.
Yeah.
You know what a CLE is? The CLE is like this thing, like it was like you could film with, like it's like a calculator shit, but it had a camera on it.
It's like compact though.
Yeah, this prior to anybody, because you know you couldn't film nothing in Neverland. Like you couldn't talk about nothing. Man, I was in that motherfucker filming everything.
Yeah.
This is how I knew Janet Jackson had babies with Elder Bars. They had a family tree stump, like a real ass tree stump.
And that shit was carved.
And they carved the family tree, and I'm looking at everything. And I see Janet Jackson, Elder Bars, and the kids. I saw this bitch really got a baby by this nigga.
Oh, he was really in that secret garden.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, cool.
Mind you, blanket, pillow, all these motherfuckers. What? Nigga, blanket, pillow, rolling around, nigga on blow, they little scooter bikes and shit.
Garden.
I'm in Michael Jackson crib, bro. So my first interaction with Michael Jackson, like I said, because we came like at 12 at night. So when we woke up, I woke up, opened the door, boom. I'm just being nosy. I'm in Neverland, open the door, boom. A butler right here. Motherfucking butler, like, hey, Mr. Torres, like, what would you need to do today?
Butler. Nah, I'm good.
I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? So I told him my breakfast, whatever. I bust down the breakfast. Whatever, whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah.
He's like, so what you want to do today? And I love four-wheelers. I'm a four-wheeler nigga. I got Banshees, all that.
That was my
and I know that he fuck with them. I knew they had it on the property. So I'm like, I got four-wheelers? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I have him bring them up. Nigga. 10, 15 minutes later, brought the four-wheelers up. Boom, boom, boom.
They had toys on that motherfucker.
Nigga, I'm going to Neverland whipping. Dolo, though. Man, I'm whipping. I get back. I forgot this nigga got a whole zoo in the backyard.
You could have asked him.
Bubbles, all that.
Bubbles said, yo, you got a hovercraft? They probably be like, yeah, we got one. Nigga,
Bubbles, everybody back there. The Bubbles, the monkey, everything. I see all them motherfuckers. I go back a little further. I see an octagon cage, and that motherfucker open.
Damn.
That motherfucker ain't no animal in that motherfucker. I look around like, what the fuck was supposed to be in
Where's
this
the
bitch?
animal
Where's
that's in
the
this
animal
big
at?
ass cage?
So I look around, I'm like, nigga, this motherfucking tiger right here just looking at me like, "Rrr." I looked at the nigga, I said, bruh.
Fuck.
I'm like,
Get
yo,
the
all
fuck out of
right.
here.
So I paused for a second. I'm like, all
Right.
right, I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna go off his energy. I'm chilling. That nigga took one step. Nigga, man, nigga, I'm gunning this shit. I'm riding fucking the flowers up, everything.
Word.
I'm jumping off
He
all
probably
type
was
of
coming
shit.
to say hi.
In my
your
mind, nigga, this nigga's
you bug. Yeah, you in your
this
mind.
nigga's
He on your
behind me
ass.
on my back, like, rah, about to rip my motherfucking back off.
That's crazy.
Bro,
you
I
think
get-
you're in a jungle,
Nigga,
like Indiana
nigga.
Jones or some shit. You think he on your ass.
I get to the
He
front of the
chilling.
crib, nigga. I'm like, scared. I jump off. I'm like, yo, fucking tiger chasing me. They're like, the tiger's not chasing you. Like,
He was snagglepuss. You
they
ain't
say,
even
yo,
know it.
all
You
our
thought he was Mufasa
animals
out that
is
motherfucker.
tranquilized. They calm and cool. I said, bro, I went back there. The motherfucker tiger.
Oh, he was on a
cage.
perk. He was good. He wasn't even fucking.
Yeah. Nah, the nigga said we let the animals out at 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. just to work around. I said, y'all should have fucking told me that before y'all let me go back there.
They got a designated time on Neverland where they let the animals out to like go out and walk around and stretch and exercise, whatever the fuck they gonna do.
They got zookeepers and all
the
that.
zookeepers like was let. I guess a Pacific time at the day they just
early
let
in
the
the morning
niggas
from
walk
6
around.
to
Or whatever.
10, they let the animals just roam. They open the gates and let them.
Yo, speaking of some famous stories, you got like you've been in some legendary situations like the Hot 97 shit.
Oh yeah,
that was some shit.
Yeah.
That was some shit.
Crazy.
That was some shit that's like hip hop
I gotta
history.
take a shot before I talk about that.
Yeah, me too.
The Hot 97 shit was crazy because for one, we had Power 105 with Clue.
Mm-hmm.
We had Power 105 with Clue. The nigga gang, their ass gang. Yeah, pull me another one. We gotta get right.
We gonna tap this up. We gonna finish this shit up. The right way. Hey yo, next time we definitely gotta get what's them other cups? The plat here. Go ahead.
You got the red cup.
The motherfucking.
Yeah, these shit's disintegrating.
Yeah, these shit's like you pour
We
gasoline.
deteriorating them motherfuckers.
It's like you pour gasoline in
cups,
this motherfucker. This shit dripping. I'm gonna be smelling like liquor when I leave this motherfucker. Look at this.
Nigga, we smell like a right now.
Hey,
like hobos.
Hey, yo, and you know, Soprano, he like, yo, he kicking me in the ass for throwing my little, I throw my little frankincense on. Hey, yo, I got my frankincense from downstate. So, like, that's why I throw that shit on. That's how I be carrying that shit. But for shit like this, I got Patron dripping over me and shit. That's what's going on around here. Yo, mental note, we need, we need plastic cups and all that shit for now on, or glasses or some shit.
Yes, boss, I got you.
Nah, I ain't coming like I ain't coming like that. You know, I'm a humble nigga.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Nah, but look, so.
Well, what was you saying? Like,
we would the tip we was on was talking about hold on. Let me reference this.
Hot 97.
The Hot 97. Let's get it there. You had to take a shot before that.
Yeah. So after we left the Power 105 shit with DJ Clue, and what Game spoke about. This is what Game says. So they asked Game what was his position as far as 50 beefing with Fat Joe, Jadakiss, and all that. And Game was like, Fat Joe, my nigga, kiss my nigga, like, you know what I mean? That's just some shit they going through.
Right.
About a couple hours later, 50 on Phone Flex on Hot 97. Flex asked 50, like, well, how you feel about Game saying he cool with your enemies, basically?
So yeah, he was he was early trolling before that type time. Yeah, that's crazy.
So basically, that's what he did.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
And 50 was like, he said that. He was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Then they played it for him. He was like, oh, well, he can stand over across the street for all I care. He ain't the unit no more.
Yeah.
And he started talking shit. Mind you, we in New York though.
Yeah, y'all and they
we got mad blood niggas with us. The whole Compton with us. We got like 50 niggas with us. So my nigga Peanut first, he go first. He started winning up a crowbar on niggas. He get there before we even get there. By the time we get there, we don't even know the animosity's on. I mean, like the hostile levels.
That shit is at all. It's at
an all-time
the
high.
point of no return.
But 50 got all undercover cops working for him at the time.
Word.
So they got their hoodies on. They
Yeah,
acting like
okay.
hip hop police. So they got their shit in their hand, like the little hand, the pistols in the little pouch right here. So this nigga go up, try to wing off the crowbar again. So this nigga started letting off the shots, pop, pop, through the hoodie. So when he did that, I put my hand back. Boom, it's ice out there. It's slippery as shit. I put my hand down to grab the ice because I'm slipping.
Yeah.
The bullet hit the floor, hit my arm. Boom, ricochet right here, hit my arm right here.
Damn.
Boom. I told gang, nigga, I'm hit.
Yeah.
And nigga gets to run, nigga. Nigga, I'm over there
Get
like
the
this.
fuck up out of here.
Nigga, I'm over there on some track star shit.
Yeah.
This
ass
house,
and elbows.
This Houston Street in New York.
Yeah.
I've been in the corner, nigga. I see this black
That's
Suburban.
downtown. Yeah.
I hit the corner, nigga. Black Suburban. Skirt. I looked again, like nigga, it's basically over. I thought that was the ops. It was Jimmy Henson. Nigga, get in the car. Nigga, get in the car. Nigga, I dove in that bitch. Boom.
For that split second, your brain probably
nigga,
was
I said
like,
we done.
oh, it's crazy.
Nah, it's over. That split second, like it's. I looked again like this.
It's
I looked at him like my nigga. It was a good run.
Yeah.
I looked at him literally in his eyes, like my nigga.
Thought
like
that in that split second.
my second, like nigga. It was a good run, my nigga. And it was Jimmy Henson.
That's crazy.
I dived in that mother. I get back to we stand at the what's the shit called? The W? The W at Times Square. I go upstairs, I take all my clothes off because I don't know what's really going on. So I'm like, bro, check my whole shit. And luckily that shit just bounced off my elbow. And
so you was gonna try basically soldier that shit out. Like you was like, I ain't gonna try, but once that shit get to the point, they fucking cut your shit off. You get gangrene, some crazy shit.
Nah, 2 weeks later, I'm in my little studio in Land City, right here on Florida Ave. My nigga D-Mac was the nigga that really found game at some Desperado Records. He had a deal for me. He was like, yo, you got shot, you got the little situation, but you gotta go to the hospital to document and shit. And at this time I said, yo, my arm is fucking green already. He was like, nigga, go right now.
Yeah, cause you could have been armless. You'd have been out here with a half a wing out this motherfucker.
Do the chicken lid.
do the chicken lid. Like,
so I went to the hospital and shit, and Lee's like, what happened? I said, I fell off my dirt bike, whatever. She was like, I look a gunshot wound. I said, nah, I fell off my dirt bike. I said, I ain't really think about it for a while.
That wasn't her first rodeo.
Yeah, so, you know, if you tell her you got shot, police automatically coming. I was on the run for the gun charge that I took for game already. So I couldn't really deal with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I took a gun charge for game in LA already about a year back. So I'm on the run for a gun charge. So I can't go talk to no cops right now.
Facts.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So after all that shit, man, that nigga was like, we can get some type of money to shit. And I was just like, I went to the hospital finally. I told him whatever I had to tell him and shit like that. But then, it worked out. I mean, like,
nah, shit
worked out.
So what about like producing, like as far as industry artists that you work with, as far as like producing credits? Because I really want like take the time out to like highlight some of your flowers and different things like that, as far as like production credits or different artists that you might have worked with.
When I was working with Rodney, I was really getting it in, but it wasn't really getting the credits. You know what I'm saying? Like that was probably my the highlight of me working with the masses of the elites. But like I said, Rodney was taking credit for the shit, but at the same time, I think that
was like how the game went.
That's protocol. Then. Honestly, that was kind of like that's what I meant to say earlier. Like that's the steps that you just got to go through. But I was happy with it. Like I wouldn't change nothing.
That's why I like your take.
I worked with Fabulous. I worked with A. Marie. I worked with fucking Game. I worked with TLC, with motherfucking Toni Braxton. Everything he was doing, I had a part of at the time because what we was doing it, you know, the standard shit, you know, do the drums, get a sample, whatever case, and Rodney come and just flush that shit out. He'll play the keys on shit and then bring it to life, really produce the track. We was just beat makers at the time.
Right.
We had the ground ideas. You know what I'm saying? So to say my producer credits, bro, I damn near worked with the fuck everybody in the world, my nigga. Like whether it's documented or not, like I worked with Michael Jackson, Yolanda Adams, motherfucker.
Nah, you work with the elite. You've been around the elite. Your relationships, even with people, was deeper than just like, oh, yo, I just met this person. Like you got real rapport with people.
No, everybody I fuck with is like we got history, bro. Like history.
So what's the plans moving forward? What you got going on now? We talking like 2023, like moving forward. What's the vibes like?
Right now, the vibe is entrepreneurship.
Factual.
So everything I'm doing is business orientated, like not even involving music. Some might involve music, some might not.
It's
the
more
weed
opportunity
industry.
other places.
So like the weed industry right now, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously, you know, we got 48 blocks.
48 blocks.
48 blocks.
48 blocks.
So if y'all not familiar,
talk about
and this is some shit like, all right, everybody from the city probably know, but I'm not a local nigga. I'm worldwide.
Factual.
Fuck with me, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But to my overseas fans and everybody, 48 blocks is where I'm from, Atlantic City. It's 48 blocks long. You know what I'm saying? So we're taking that concept and we're bringing it to a cannabis brand, a label brand, a clothing brand, a city brand where we're gonna bring people back to, because 48 blocks. If everybody that don't know, the game Monopoly is based off Atlantic City.
48 blocks.
It's 48 blocks. Count them up. Listen, the Monopoly board is based off where the fuck where I'm from, Atlantic City, New Jersey. You feel what I'm saying? So we just gonna take it a step further. 48 blocks.
I mean, we literally own the city.
We own the city. We got property in the city. We got
factual.
The mayor's my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like we got everybody that's in position, bro. Like, and everybody that's with the movement is on some positive shit. It's nothing. It's nothing bad. There's no.
It's creating opportunities and
creating
different
jobs,
things,
creating opportunities, creating livelihoods for people, bro.
And it's from our soil. It's here. It's
from
us.
It's from what brought us and made us to who the fuck we are right now.
Yeah, man.
Everything we are right now is because of these 48 blocks.
Factual.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck I am, whether I was born in the Bronx, when I came to these 48 blocks.
What made you?
These 48 blocks made me who the fuck I am and took me to a whole nother country, state, country, the world. And took me all over the world 10, 15 times.
Talk about it.
It's not a motherfucking city I ain't been through and got money from. I'm not a local nigga. I'm
global.
I'm international Jersey for the record though. For real. Like Dubai, that get 7, 10, 8 times. What I say? I've been to Paris, Dubai. That shit old. For me, it's old. But some niggas, I want to bring that same shit to my niggas. I want my youngest to experience it.
He try basically put you on the elevator
my
for
nigga,
what it took him
listen,
the stairs.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I got a song right now that's so deep that I can't let out because it's so personal.
Word.
And I wrote this shit when I was in Dubai. You know, Dubai is off the Arabian Sea for y'all local niggas. We on Dubai, we on the Arabian Sea. I'm on a yachty with baddies, bitches, everything. You know what I mean? I really live that life, my nigga. So as I'm out there, I'm FaceTiming my nigga Street Cash. I'm FaceTiming my nigga Shy. I'm FaceTiming my nigga T Wigs. I'm like, yo, this shit mean nothing to me. Cause y'all not here.
Factual.
Like this shit I do all the time, my nigga. But it really mean nothing to me. Like I want y'all to
somebody to share it with, like dudes that's for your
I want to share it with niggas that came from the same turf I came from.
I love that.
So I tell these niggas, and this is all documented, my nigga. This is real shit. Like every conversation I have with my local niggas, like, bro, they heard me, they see me out doing my thing. I'm like, bro, this shit don't mean nothing. Y'all niggas ain't out here. This
you
shit
can do this too,
bro.
Like you could be here too,
bro. The whole song I got is basically telling my young niggas, yo, step y'all shit the fuck up, go hard.
Talk about it.
I'm out here. If I'm doing it, nigga, I'm from the same trenches as you is. You could be right with me.
You accessible to dudes from the time that's serious. If you trying to get to the next level, you trying to do something positive. You got a good idea. You just need certain things that somebody give you a boost.
Just need to connect.
Holla, bro. Niggas not like untouchable or inaccessible.
Everybody in the world got your Instagram. Everybody in the world can hit DM you.
The internet made the world small.
It made the world small and made the world more connectable.
For sure.
So even if I don't know you and you from the town, you trying to do something, like I'm with all that.
Factual.
I mean, everybody, like I said, everybody ain't made to be successful. Everybody might not got it.
Right.
I'm definitely nowhere near the best rapper or whatever.
Right.
But my hustle took me so much further than what y'all niggas do, because you know
you outwork them all.
Like, listen, like, working will beat talent any day of the week, bro.
That's a fact.
The hustle will outbeat talent any day of the week.
So imagine if you put the work in, and like you got all this.
You really got the gifts.
And then you put that extra
and you
work
put
in.
that work in, that trap mode. You put whatever. And y'all niggas, every nigga in the city trap. Every nigga in the fucking city trap. You can't tell me. I'm talking to all y'all niggas. Y'all all trap. Y'all all get to the bag. Y'all all get sneaker money. Y'all all get winter clothes. Y'all do that by trapping. So y'all need to apply that same shit to the rap game.
Yo,
yeah,
man.
It might not come as fast. It's not gonna come today. It might not come tomorrow. But in the long run,
it's gonna come.
It's gonna come on a level where you might not even be able to handle this shit.
Facts.
And that's when you start trickling back to the niggas you love.
Right.
And you kick back this shit. All right, I'm good. I got
and
this.
That was deep.
This extra shit. I'm gonna go ahead and like, my little nigga trying to win. My nigga.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm at in life, bro.
They thought it was what they wanted till you get it, and you realize the work that you gotta keep to do to maintain it and the things that come with it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, we just gave y'all jewels, man, priceless jewels. That's what this is about. This is about highlighting our heroes and highlighting our people from our soil and come from where we come from that made it to different places, so that we can start to provide the blueprint and start to provide different things that put us in a different space. So this is the Culture Corner, man. I'm here with the myth, the legend, and my man, my friend, my business partner, Nu Jerz Devil, man. And we're going to get into it, man. It's just the beginning, man. Y'all stay tuned. The Culture Corner, the Culture Network, it ain't just a name. It's a movement. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that's really trying to put our heroes and what we got going on the map. Because we always been great, but we like a sand strand on the beach. Now it's time to take that sand strand and show the beach how much of a star we are. Jersey, man. Salute. Chase the great.
And I'm going to leave y'all with this,
Leave him with that.
I'm going to leave y'all with this. We come from a small city.
Facts.
Of jewels. Our city consists of money since day one. Atlantic City was built off prohibition with the liquor and all that. When niggas all hustle
Empire.
shit.
Let's talk
Boardwalk Empire shit.
Chalky White era.
They showed us the way. They showed us, like, you gotta hustle to get your money.
Yeah.
You gotta hustle to get what the fuck you want. So
we in the prohibition era again.
We right back.
The green rush.
We
got another shot at this
back
shit.
in the same era with the liquor when they was trying to flip it. We got the buzz. So when you see that 48 block shit, just know it's for us. That 48 blocks, that 48 blocks is for us. It's not for nobody else, but unless you from the city, my nigga.
Facts.
So I don't give a fuck you from Stanley's.
Y'all got seniority with us.
Backyard.
If you from the town.
Back Maryland, motherfucking downtown, uptown, whatever the fuck. We catering to everybody, bro. We got a link, bro. We gotta keep this shit solid, my nigga. And nigga, AC is here, bro. AC is a fucking playground for the world, bro.
Facts.
And the only thing holding us back
is us. That's a fact.
That's the only thing holding us back, my nigga. Because if we lock in and really do what the fuck we do, like the state property niggas, like any other major group, what they do, they support it.
Facts.
Y'all niggas don't support, bro.
Yeah.
How support?
How we gonna give you a blueprint? You got like when you go to Philly, you got Beanie Siegel, MEGAMILLZ, this one, that one. From here, we got different artists, but we got to begin to put our great people on a pedestal and get behind them so that we can open up the floodgates for the town. If you don't support the movement, like,
if you don't support the movement, it's on y'all, bro, because it's here. You got niggas in position to bring whatever the fuck you got to the light. Specifically myself. If I hear anybody that's nice from the city, nigga, I'm fucking with y'all.
You open to it.
My whole history been dealing with niggas that been coming out the city. Even though I was always good, I always reached back and try to fuck with a local.
Nah, you never acted Hollywood or like niggas couldn't get with you.
Because I'm not.
So we telling y'all,
bro. So y'all got the same opportunity. I'm still out here trying to see what's good with niggas. I'm still out here reaching back with my niggas.
Facts.
And trying to make power
and doing
moves,
big business for everybody from here. So what we basically telling y'all in a nutshell, man, niggas is not inaccessible. Y'all know we be out here, like, you know, you see I be out here moving around. Any artist know I'm open for you to inbox me, any information. as far as any artist that's serious about getting your music on JPay or getting your music out there, or trying to just do whatever you try to do in totality, get with us. We not unapproachable and we not inaccessible. So just holler at us. An inbox, a DM is crazy. But
and also all my weed niggas that's getting to the bag.
It's about to be crazy.
We about to do pop-up shop, backpack boy pop-up shops out here. I know what it is with
we
me,
got
nigga.
A facility
I
too,
took
man.
my
Y'all
West
gonna be able
Coast
to come
ties.
to a little
I'm
hub,
taking
too.
all my West Coast ties and bringing it over here.
Right here.
So if you a vendor, you trying to really expand your brand, whatever the case is, tap in my nigga me with Chase, DM us. We gonna get back to you.
Yeah.
Pop-up's just about to really be valid and about to really be popping. You know what I'm saying? So
come on, man. Let's get this money, man. Let's
get
get
to it,
generational
man.
wealth,
Let's get
man.
to it, man.
Signing off, man. It's the Culture Network. You know what I'm saying? It's the Culture Corner. Chase the Great, Mr. Walk shit. I got my man, Nu Jerz Devil here, man. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm glad you came through, man. Chop it up, talk about some real shit. Had a few shots, man. Real shit, real things, man. We out of here, man. Thanks for listening, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all.